One of the banes of all the squash family is powdery mildew. Whether you've got pumpkins or cucumbers or squashes or zucchinis, powdery mildew can really do a lot of damage, especially when you see a lot of monsoonal moisture showing up the end of July, first part of August, pulling up from the south, and we get that higher humidity, we get warm days, we get cool nights, and that's when the powdery mildew starts to take off. So even my pumpkins are showing a little bit of mildew right here. It's like starting to show up on the leaves. In fact, there's a good sample right there. You can see the mildew really showing up right here next to my fingers and right there by my thumb. And once that mildew really starts to take off, it'll completely kill your plants right when they're really starting to produce. Usually in August and September is when the plants are really starting to mature and really starting to produce. And so we want to get this under control before it really starts to do any damage. And so the best way to do that is to preventatively start spraying with a little fungicide. There's some really great options out there. So Monterey Complete Disease Control, this is an all natural bacterial disease control. So the bacteria, it's a good bacteria instead of a bad bacteria. It'll kill powdery mildew. It works on leaf spots. We use it on our tomatoes for early and late blight. We can use it as a soil drench to control soil-borne diseases as well too. And you can just mix it up in a watering can or in a pump-up sprayer like this. Goes a long way. You're only using a teaspoon per gallon, so it's a really great value, and it does a great job at controlling all kinds of diseases before they get started, and also curing them once they have started already too. So I usually will start the end of July, first part of August, and start doing preventative applications so that the mildew doesn't even show up in the first place. If you want something ready to use, a broad spectrum fungicide from Fertilome, also the copper soap would do a great job. Comes ready to use. They also come concentrated as well, but it's just in a trigger sprayer. You can just like adjust your sprayer and start spraying, and it'll control that powdery mildew, and again a lot of other diseases. Totally safe for fruits and vegetables, but an effective way to get a lot of these diseases under control. So if you've got mildew, leaf spot, rusts, anything showing up in your vegetable garden, you've got some really great options to get those diseases under control before they really start to do damage and ruin your harvest for this year.